the new head coach for the Nicholls Colonels.
I learned a lot from Coach Rebo, great friend, great mentor, and we're fortunate to be in a great situation in Thibodaux. The progress that we made as a program in 10 years, I would put up against anybody in FCS football, and our job is to make the same amount of progress in the next 10 years.
So Tommy Rybacki takes over for Tim Rebo, and here's what he did down at Nicholls. Look at his 57 wins, his #1 all-time at Nicholls, a very good winning percentage in the South End Conference, 5 straight winning seasons for the Colonels. And Scott, look at the bottom, 2018, 2019, and as recently as 2023, Nicholls taking home the South End Conference Championship. What we should know for Tommy Rybacki, as you mentioned, wanting to live up to Rebo, he was on his staff. He's been his defensive coordinator. Now, he has hired a new defensive coordinator, but he's familiar with the city. He's familiar with the students, the program. Now he takes over to make it his own, coming from a very good program under Rebo.
And the good thing is, the standard, he knows what the standard is. He knows exactly, a coach who goes out the door and says this much success, he knows what a daily schedule looks like, what works and what doesn't work. And I think that's really going to help his team. There's not going to be a whole lot of change. He'll tweak things here or there, things that he wants to do, but there's going to be consistency. And I think consistency is the key to winning long-term in college football.
And you would like this. Their defense was stout. You being a defensive guy, they allowed an FCS low 6 rushing touchdowns 1 year ago. So people were not getting things done on the ground against Nicholls. They only gave up 85 yards a game. Rashid Lovelace, there's a name you need to remember. A junior defensive lineman. He's on the Buchanan Award list for National Defensive Player of the Year. He's a preseason All-American. He takes up a lot of space. But if you can win on defense, as we talked about earlier, start developing now on the offensive side.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you talk about defense, any good defense usually has a really good defensive lineman. They cause disruption. They make linebacker play a lot easier, and they make covering guys a lot easier. So, yeah, if you can keep that defense going and then flip it over to the offense and get the offense to play complementary football, this team's going to be dangerous.
Let's take a look at the preseason expectations for the Colonels from Nicholls and where they stand right there, 5th. So just ahead of McNeese, because we talked about Southeastern Louisiana coming up, Nicholls, and we're going to get to Northwestern State in just a moment. But there's those 4 schools here all bunched up there, but it's Nicholls leading the charge in terms of 5th place preseason prediction. And again, with a team that understands winning, because it was 2 years ago under Coach Rebo when they won the championship. Also for Nicholls, of note, the college football season, when it starts, guess where it starts? Yes, there's one game overseas, but in the United States, in Thibodaux, with Nicholls against the defending champ. Coach, your thoughts?
First, what a great opportunity for our program and our community to be on that stage. I mean, it really is an excellent opportunity and one that everybody in the area is very excited about. Football is very important in South Louisiana. I think everybody knows that. So for us to open the college football season there, I think really showcases that. And then for us, man, we get to open up with the champs, and that's a big-time challenge for us, and who would want it any other way? I mean, that's a great program. Incarnate Word has done a great job in the last 4 years. They've been plays away from playing for a national championship, and that's the outlook we have for our program. And so to get that measuring game right out the bat will be big for us.
Yeah, how about that? Week 0, ESPN2, nationally televised out of the Southland Conference against the defending champs in Incarnate Ward in a game that we played down in Thibodaux. That'll be very exciting for your first-year head coach, first game, nationally televised. You're the first game in the country. Let's kick off this season down with the Colonels.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a really easy sell for being a head coach and telling your team all the eyes you want to watch you play football, it's going to be on you. Everybody's waiting for football season to kick off. You have your opportunity on ESPN for the nation to watch you play football. It's not very hard to get your team motivated knowing that's in store.